Hello, everyone, and welcome to Standing Strong with Waylon Myers. I want to be real, honest, and inspiring as I'm here to encourage people that it's okay to talk about certain things to help lift them up and to know they are strong. I hope you enjoy this show as much as I love putting it together. Sit back and enjoy. This is Standing Strong with Waylon Myers.
As I'm strong and I know my life is very important. Block out the bullies, cause your life is important. Good Monday, and wow, what an awesome 10th episode of Standing Strong with Waylon Myers last week. I am Waylon Myers, and I want to say thank you, Tyler Peters, for being my special guest host, and for Alex Well on a great interview. And now, this week's guest is Brooke Buchanan. And before we get into her interview, I just want to say thanks to all the 506 fans combined on my social media pages. It truly means a lot to me. And for this week's quote of the week, life is a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. And now, sit back and enjoy Brooke Buchanan's episode of Standing Strong with Waylon Myers. And now, let me introduce to you the next guest on Standing Strong with Waylon Myers, Brooke Buchanan. What's up, Brooke? How are you doing today?
Doing pretty good. Just chilling out today.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's chilly here.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fall now. So,
which is my favorite season.
yeah. Can you share a little bit about yourself to the viewers?
Sure. I'm 30 years old. I like to watch movies, mainly horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
I like comedy movies too.
Yeah.
I like doing crafts, and I'm addicted to Sims, so I play Sims a lot.
Yeah. That's good.
I like build. I'm in the process right now building a gym/spa.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like a headache and a half.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I have a Shih Tzu named Bella Ella. And that's about it.
Yeah, I have a little Shih Tzu named Tenny.
Oh.
Yeah. Now I'm going to get on with some questions, so be prepared. Were you a victim of bullying? If so, how did you overcome it? And if not, what advice would you get on bullying?
Now, what now?
Were you a victim of bullying? If so, how did you overcome it? And if not, what advice would you get on bullying?
I guess it started in elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
I guess because, the saying is, I started wearing a sports bra at a young age.
Mm-hmm.
And so, of course, when a guy finds out, they're like, oh, she's wearing a bra and blah, blah, blah. And I would have them, they would like get behind me and flick it.
Mm-hmm.
And then plus, I was overweight as a child. And, I couldn't do the physical fitness test that we had, like the state test.
Mm-hmm.
And, it just made me mad because I couldn't do like a chin up, a pull up, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's just, it was really hard. Middle school, it wasn't so bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I moved in my 8th grade year of school. I was the new kid, so, I didn't know what to expect. 8th grade was good, but when I hit freshman year of high school, I was in this class called individual development, and it's where you learn your cooking, your balance and checkbook, everyday needs.
Uh-huh.
So we did this thing is like, we all lined up, and one of the questions was like, have you ever felt like you're not a part of this class, stand for? And I was the only one that did it.
Uh-huh.
Because I felt very uncomfortable. I felt like nobody, I guess you could say everybody, it was all about everybody else, and I just felt really honestly, I felt out of place.
Yeah.
And I guess the advice was, I finally just, stood up to myself and said, listen, I'm not going to take crap from nobody.
True, yeah.
If people don't like it, they can forget it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if they didn't want to be my friend, well, that's that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And my senior year of high school was a rough year. I lost my uncle, so it really paid a big toll in it.
No, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. And, I was worried about graduating because I got told, oh, if you don't have this and this, you can't graduate. And it's like, dude, I'm trying to cram everything in.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, a freshman actually didn't like me. She threatened to kick my butt, and I told her to bring it on. But, and then later on, we became best friends.
Uh-huh.
But it's just, to me, if you're being bullied, just don't be afraid to stand up to that person. You might get knocked down, but think about it. You're the bigger and better person.
Uh-huh. Absolutely. Yep, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
What hardships did you experience in your life, and what were some ways you overcame them?
Oh, Lord. I guess it would be my heart, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I got first diagnosed when I was 25 with the issues.
Yeah.
Then I got told I was going to be the heart transplant because my heart was really bad. And plus, that was the year I lost my stepdad. My boyfriend now, husband now, he stepped with me every way with the heart.
Uh-huh.
I had to go to Charlottesville for pretty much a month. It was heartbreaking because we were freshly together. But I guess the way I overcame it, they told me, well, we're not going to do the heart. We're not going to fix your vial until after Christmas. I was like, you know what? You better do it now or I'm not coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And I had the attitude I wanted to get it done.
Yeah.
And over with.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Because, that's a 5-hour trip.
Yeah.
And it was very rough even going to appointments with my heart.
Mm-hmm.
And, I've had, now, I have an ICD, a defibrillator, plus an ICD, and plus a cardio MEMS. And it's like I tell my husband, I'm like, what's next?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, are they going to put a cage around my heart? I mean, I'm just tired of being, I guess you could say I'm tired of being a guinea pig for them.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I hope everything goes well with that.
Thank you.
Welcome. Now, on to the next question. How do you relieve or manage stress?
I don't do it very well. I don't manage stress very well.
Mm-hmm.
It's been my stress levels, they go up, they go down. If I'm worried about something, my adrenaline starts going sky high, like earlier, like I told you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't handle stress very well.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way. I don't. I'm on medicine to help me for it, but it still don't help, seems like. But sometimes, if I'm very stressed, I'll just pretty much come to bed and lay down.
Yeah.
That's my way of managing stress.
Yeah.
Or I'll play video, my Sims. That's my thing to go to.
Yeah.
But besides that, managing stress, it has been a very big issue with me for a long time.
Yeah.
A very long time.
Yeah.
And for anyone that has it, all I got to say, pick a hobby. And, if it's not a hobby, just lay down and or even write.
Yep. Or listen to music.
Listen to music. Or, if you need a quiet environment, just go to your room and shut the door
Even
and say,
if you want to do exercise, some kind of small exercise to help
like
your mind.
Pick a hobby.
Yep.
Pick a hobby.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a favorite inspirational quote that sticks to you to never give up?
Yeah, it's never, never, never give up.
Mm-hmm. Love that.
That's mine. My Papa Buchanan, he always kept that in mind. That was his quote, never, never give up.
I love, and that's true.
You could go from rock bottom, but remember, you have to think of what you have around you instead of what you don't have.
Yep. We all have to be thankful for everything we have today.
Amen to that.
Because tomorrow is not guaranteed.
That is true.
Yep. One of your favorite music artists that helps you unwind?
Oh, gosh. Jason Aldean. His music, I love it. I like how it's like some kind of like a pop.
Yeah.
But it's still country. And some of the song, like there's one song that I don't do lonely well.
Mm-hmm.
And it speaks to me because, I don't do well with loneliness.
Yeah.
And, it's just some of the, and it's also the tempo. That's what helps me through. It's Jason Aldean's country songs.
Any other music artists that you like?
I like country. I'm a country kind of girl.
Yeah.
I can listen to any kind of country. I kind of like old country, but the newer, version is better. I'm not a big fan of Kenny Rogers. I know that's a bad thing to say, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I like some pop and some rap, depending on, if I know the artist, like 50 Cent, for instance. I've listened to him, Eminem. So, it's just people that I know of. I just not like the new stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I think we had a better music people back in the 90s than we do now.
Yeah, true. And then you realize that time went on and it's like, holy dang, that this song just came out 20 years ago. And it's like,
exactly.
Yeah. Yep, I know. A couple of songs that came out 25 years ago. I'm like, holy cow, I'm getting on.
Honey, you're not old. I'm
I
30.
know. But yeah. But anyways, on to the last question. How have your experience affected your life long term, good or bad? Did those experiences change your goals or change the direction of your career?
Yeah, my heart, because when I got that, when I was a teenager, I wanted to become a wrestler, a WWE diva.
Uh-huh.
And, as time, I was like, I'm a hardcore wrestling fan, but not like I was in my teenager years.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, that was my goal. I wanted to become a diva. And, as I got older, and it's just like, like as I look at it now,
Mm-hmm.
as like being 25 and having heart issues, it's like, dang, if I was a wrestler, I would have to retire early because of my heart issue.
Uh-huh.
And, in ways, it's like, I'm glad I didn't do it.
Uh-huh.
But I really wish I could have fulfilled that.
Yeah.
But now, I guess you could say I'm a housewife. And, I do what I can to please my husband. I mean, me and my husband's been together for 5 years and almost married for 1.
Mm-hmm.
But, it's just, I guess, the saying is God has other plans for me, had plans for me. Just saying, hey, you're not ready, you're not wanting to become a wrestler, you're set to be something else.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I feel.
Yeah.
I just wish that I could have fulfilled my dream.
Yeah.
I think it would have been cool. I mean, traveling, meeting the fans, and this, being, I guess you could say I would probably be more open to my personal life and my professional life if I was a wrestler. But the saying is, you see stuff backstage now and everything. It's just like, dang.
Yeah.
Wrestling has changed.
It has. It really has.
Because, back then they didn't mention, oh, we read from scripts, this is what goes on. And then all of a sudden they're just open to it. And it's like, that's what ruins the fun.
Uh-huh. And then you read all the spoilers on the internet, and it's like, I don't want to see it, and I want to watch it. Don't spoil it for me. But yeah. But yeah, you never know. Maybe one day you can probably accomplish that dream.
I don't know. I'm too old now.
Hey, you're never too old to accomplish anything you set your mind to.
That's very true.
Yep. Who knows? You can always go to WWE and become a commentator or an announcer.
Mm-hmm.
But you never know.
That's very true.
Yep. Now, Brooke, is there anything else that you would like to discuss before we wrap up this interview?
No. Well, yes. Be who you are and don't be somebody that you're not.
Yeah, true. I love that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And now, Brooke, I appreciate your time. Thank you for being the 11th guest on Standing Strong with Waylon Myers. And remember to always be real, honest, and inspiring. You rock and you are amazing. Don't ever forget that.
I won't.
And now, everyone, until next week, we hope you have an awesome day. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. You have just watched Standing Strong with Waylon Myers. Follow the show on social media on Twitter at SSW Waylon Myers, on Instagram Standing Strong with Waylon Myers, and on Facebook Standing Strong with Waylon Myers. Always be real, honest, and inspiring. Until next time, have a good one, y'all.